Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to Decisive Decisions episode number 4. We have a good episode in store for you guys today and we are back after a very boring international break, but the international break did bring some good things for this series which you're going to find out in a moment. If you guys are new to Sorare and you haven't created an account before, I have a link down below that if you click that link you can get yourself up to £150 of market credits, which is absolutely insane. So you can have a £300 gallery just from spending £150. If you guys have any questions about how the link works or how Sorare works, if you're interested in getting involved, then just hit me up on Twitter, put a comment down below on YouTube, and I'll be happy to answer your guys' questions. And likewise, if you guys do use the link and sign up, feel free to hit me up because it'd be great to know if any of you guys do use it, and also just to help you on your Sorare journey going forwards. So guys, we are going to pick up where we left about 2 weeks ago in game week number 5. We had the 2 Premier League teams and then we had the full Rangers stack against Celtic. None of the teams did well. I mean, I didn't hit any of the streaks. We managed to pick up 1,000 XP in the Premier League teams. We did manage to get 1 decisive, but because we missed the streak, we didn't hit the 360 points. That is 1 negative decisive, so we are 1-1 at the moment. Then moving into the Celtic stack, we did not hit the streak. We were so short. Horrible captain choice. Horrible game overall because I even watched it. But we once again managed to get a decisive from Jack Butland, which puts us 2 positive decisives and 2 negative decisives. So at current state, that's £20 added to the budget, less what we lose from the wheel spins. We then go into game week 6 for the international break. We didn't have a full team, but we managed to put something together. Tillemans picking up 2 decisives, puts us on 4. Paqueta got a goal after coming off of the bench, puts us up to 5. And that is it for game week number 6. And we managed to pick up another 100 essence there. Moving into game week 7, so this is the one that was on the weekend just gone. We managed to pick up another... no, I tell a lie. We didn't pick up any decisives. We just had some high scores. So no decisive there at all. And then we move into the current game week where we managed to get a decisive from Ollie Watkins from a penalty 1. And that is it. So counting backwards, we have 1 decisive there. 0 from this. Game week 6, we have 3, so that puts us on 4 decisives. And then game week 5, we had 2 decisives, which puts us on 6. And then we have the 2 negative decisives for not hitting streaks. I feel like I've been a bit easy on myself, given the fact that, you know, I haven't lost anything, or there's no chance for me to really get the punishment of not hitting the streaks. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think I should do for the next international break. How should I punish myself? Should there be a score cap or any other ideas that you have? Let me know. But without further ado, we're going to get into the wheel spins and see how we are punished. Because we're currently on £60 budget and we have 2 negatives. So let's see what we can do. So going into the wheel spin, we're going to get right into it. What are we going to get for number 1? We are going to have giveaway £10 card. So if you guys want to enter this giveaway, don't forget to check at the end of the video and I'll tell you how you can get involved. And then we're going to quickly close that and then we are going to spin the wheel again once it refreshes here. And the second punishment is going to be no forfeit. So that means going into this week, we are going to have a £50 budget to spend, and at the end of the video, we'll be giving away a £10 card to one of you guys. As you guys would have seen, there's currently shiny cards to be revealed. I'm just going to show you my best ones because this is pre-recorded. We managed to pick up a special edition Nicholas Raskin. So I was thinking maybe I should use him in the special competition this game week. We then picked up another special, and this was in the shape of Joachim Andersen, who's barely been used in my gallery. And then we also managed to get a third one. We were pretty lucky. We managed to get a special edition Nico Williams. All these card designs look absolutely insane, as you saw in my video earlier in the week. So overall, that gave us 3 special editions from 16, which in my opinion is very, very lucky, and we take that. So guys, with the special tournament, we wanted this week to focus on it completely, and that is exactly what I've done. I'm going to show you the team in a moment, and I'm going to show you the new pickups. So we unfortunately, well, I say unfortunately, we decided to get rid of our Raskin. I paid £8 for him. I know it says £16, but we had the 50% credit. So I paid £8 for him and I sold him on for £18.59. After the sales tax, I think we managed to make a solid £9. If I quickly jump over to my spreadsheet, we managed to make £9.52 on selling Raskin. So we were very, very happy with that. So that kind of put us up to a £59 budget. We're not going to, as in the previous episodes, we're not going to use any rewards from the game week, but we will be using rewards from buying and selling players, and that will be affecting our budget as well. But we're going to look at the new purchases that we got. So we started with an Ezri Konza, picked him up for £13, really nice special edition. I'm actually going to head over to my lineups over here to show you the team that we have entered for the super shiny Big Four. So in defence, Joachim Andersen, we stuck him in. He's one of the specials we got. The other one we got, Nico Williams, we're not going to use because they haven't really got a favourable fixture. I think it's away against Arsenal. So to pair with him, we've gone for Bernd Leno. We needed to pick up an in-season goalkeeper. I already have a Leno in the club, but now I have two. So, you can't complain. Our first in-season goalkeeper has been purchased. I then moved into Ezri Konsa, as we just mentioned a moment ago. Not the easiest fixture away at Everton, but I fancy a 0-0 in this game, and hopefully Konsa can pick up some good AA to give us a good chance. Then we picked up Jared Bowen. This was an expensive pickup. I managed to pick him up for pretty much the current price for a special edition. It's a hard game against Spurs, but West Ham are at home, and Bowen has good AA for a forward as well, just in general. And if anyone's going to score or get a decisive on that team, Jared Bowen is the man. So fingers crossed he can do something for us. And then the final pickup is a very controversial one, and I've also made him my captain, which is probably even more controversial. Ryan Christie last year was one of the most undervalued best cards there was in midfield in the Premier League. I picked this card up for I think about £3.50. He's coming back from injury, but he played the last full international game. So we have even made him our captain choice. He's like about a 50-50 chance to start, but he'll definitely come off the bench. So fingers crossed he can deliver against Brighton. Probably not the smartest idea. Jared Bowen or Konsa probably would have been a better one. But you either go hard or go home. The rewards pool for this is absolutely insane. $4,000 up top for first place, all the way down to $15 for top 200, which, considering there's only 1,500 entrants, isn't too bad. We'd obviously be very happy, with top 300 for 1,000 essence. But regardless, we are guaranteed 100 essence, which obviously isn't the best, but we wouldn't mind it at all, especially since we've been struggling to get onto our second craft, and we're stuck on 925 essence at the moment. We then move into our Premier League teams. Well, before I do that, for this team, if I don't hit the top 1,000, so if I come in the bottom 1,500, that will be a negative decisive for next week. Because we don't have the streak to hit, that will be the punishment if I don't hit that. Then moving into the Premier League teams that you guys have seen constantly. Really like the new interface update from Sorare, where we can see the streak we're going for. We're going for 360 points, and we have 2 chances to not get that negative decisive again. In Division 1, we have Leno in goal against Leeds, quite a nice fat matchup. Livramento is our captain against Wolves at home again. Yuri Tillemans and Ollie Watkins against Everton. Aston Villa really need to start picking up their game this season. So fingers crossed they can deliver, because they have not been good so far. Tillemans was absolutely amazing on international break, but he really needs to start doing it for Aston Villa. And then Semenyo has been class again this season. Hopefully against Brighton can do something. Then in the second team, we're not too hopeful for this team. Sells, Nico Williams, Elliot Anderson and Callum Hudson-Odoi, who may possibly not start with the new manager away against Arsenal. I don't fancy this team doing much. And then we have Minter in there as well against Bournemouth. So they are our teams for this weekend. We haven't submitted our Challenger team, mainly because we had 4 players left and we only had a budget of £3.20. Well, £6.40 if I picked up off the market. But I thought I would save this and carry it into next week. Looking at my cards, the Rangers boys are sitting there alone and pretty. It's a waste of not playing them. But I don't mind it. These were all picked up for £6 and £2.50 with the market credits. So I'm not too fussed about that at all. and it saves us getting a negative decisive, but also on the negative side, we don't have the chance to get the positive decisives. So going into our trusty table, you can see we have added £50 cash, so we're up to £200 invested with a gallery cost of currently £206.36, which leaves us a remaining budget of about £3.16, which I believe is pretty much what we've got here, £3.16, and we've got some nice market credits to use. Currently still sitting at the £18.45 from the rewards we got in the first game week. It's been pretty lackluster since, but hopefully we can start to move into getting some better rewards, picking up some better players, and getting more decisives. This is how it currently stands. Premier League, we are set for 3 teams now for the rest of the season even, and for hitting those hot streaks. Next up, we're going to focus heavily on Challenger, maybe look at the Eredivisie, and it depends how this game week goes. But I am very much enjoying this at the moment and can't wait to see what I can do this weekend. So guys, that is it for today's episode. If you want to be in with a chance of winning a card under £10 of completely your choice, comment down below who you would want, and next week I will pick one lucky winner. All you have to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button to show your support, and I will be choosing someone next Friday for the next episode of Decisive Decisions. Thank you guys very much for watching the video, and I'll see you next week, where fingers crossed we have a good weekend across both accounts on the road to glory and the main account. See ya. I'm not including that. I'm done.